I'm Harold Henry. I've been in this agency for over 40 years. Before I retired, my wife's father, Orville Bitner, the founder of the agency, thought maybe it would be a good thing to come into the insurance business.
Orville was an entrepreneur, and he came from a very poor background.
He started in 1938 when the United States economy was a mess, when he was trying to find a job and support his family. So he tried to sell a number of things. Finally, he tried insurance. He would find somebody who had a car and knock on their door and try to sell car insurance to them.
Worked out at his dining room table in his home. Then eventually moved out of there and into an office down on West Washington Street here in Hagerstown.
He also was sort of a self-styled evangelist preacher, so he developed a lot of relationships with the church community, and he sold insurance to the members of those churches, automobile and homeowners insurance.
I came into the agency in 1954.
My mother worked with my father and then brought me in. My job was to scrub the floors. I had no intention to continue to do that kind of stuff for the rest of my life.
I said, Dad, I'm not going to ever come back into the business. And I said, well, okay.
Then I went up to Chicago, went to seminary, and I got involved in a faith-based nonprofit on the west side of Chicago, which was an inner city ministry. Carol worked with me.
We started dating and then got married in October of '82.
I had to deal with multiple churches because the faith-based community were the ones who provided volunteers, and they also provided finances. It taught me a lot about life and about ministry.
As he took on more and more of an administrative role, he then began to understand that you can serve the church in a number of different ways. And that's when it began to make sense, okay, I can do insurance and help people.
I said, you know what, I think we need to move back to Hagerstown.
So he called me up. He said, Dad, I'm coming into the insurance business. I said, oh.
That was 1989, so I came back about 30 years ago.
He worked full-time and he developed his own book of business.
I became one of 4 people in this organization called Bitner Henry Insurance.